Hello students, you are welcome to MSI online class. Today we'll be focusing on subject of the formula. In subject of the formula, we'll make use of letters in representing quantities and arrange in different forms. When we say subject of the formula, you need to understand. Take a look at this. If I say F equals to mg, this is a formula which those that are familiar with physics, they will know that this is force, this is mass, and this is gravity. But don't get afraid, we are not solving question on physics today. But from this formula, F is the subject of the formula. This is F is the subject of the formula, of this formula. Now, when we say subject of the formula, we want to change this F. We want to move it to this direction, and we want to make M subject of the formula. So I want to give you the basic knowledge of the subject of the formula, so that wherever you see any question on subject of the formula, you'll be able to reason well and apply wisdom. Now from here, we want to make M subject of the formula. So F equals to mg. Now to make M subject of the formula, you have to look for a way of eliminating g. So what will you do? You divide both sides by g, divide both sides by g. This g will cancel this g. That is, M will give us F all over g. Now M is the subject of the formula. So that is what we call subject of the formula. Now what if I want to make g subject of the formula? I can just say F equals to mg, divide this by m, divide this by m. M will cancel m, remain g. That means g will give me F all over m. Now from here, now g is the subject of the formula. I think you understand that, right? Now what if you see question in a very scary way, but I always tell my students, whenever you see a question that looks so scary, the best thing to do is laugh. You are so surprised you say laugh. Let me tell you the reason why I said laugh. When you laugh, you'll be able to reason, you'll be able to think, and you'll be able to think through and be able to solve that particular question. But when you see a question so hard and you are just getting annoyed, getting afraid, and at that time you will not be able to think very well. So now let me give you this type of question. I'll be right back. Now let's take a look at this question. The question is, make A and U subject of the formula in V equals to square root of U squared plus AW. Now this question, we want to start with number one, which is A. We want to make A subject of the formula, then we'll make U subject of the formula. From here, V is the subject of this formula. Now we want to bring A to this side, but we cannot just pick A and put it here. No, it involves calculation. So to solve this type of question, the first thing to do is you square both sides. Why you need to square both sides is because of this square root. So when you square both sides, solution, the answer will be V squared equals to square root of U squared plus AW square both sides. I think you understand me. Now you need to understand that square root is half, right? So these two will cancel these two. You are going to have V squared equals to U squared plus AW. This square will remove this square root. I've told you square root is half, and if you multiply half by 2, 2 will cancel 2 and it remains 1. So this will give us V squared. Since we are making A subject of the formula, what you need to do is look for a way of removing this U squared from here, and doing that we have V squared. This is plus U squared. When you cross to this side, it turns to minus U squared equals to AW. I believe you understand that, right? Now, looking at this, do you know that this can be written as v squared minus u squared equals to AW, divide this by W, divide this by W. This W will cancel this W. A will give us v squared minus u squared divided by W, which can be written as v minus u bracket square all over W. I believe you understand that, right? Now, you just need to calm down. There's no topic in mathematics that is too hard. It might be hard, but when you calm down, you'll be able to reason very well. Now, we want to make u subject of the formula. So to make u subject of the formula here, permit me to manage this side. Now, to make u subject of the formula, you can repeat the question. V equals to square root of u squared plus AW. Now, what you did here, you repeat it the same thing, that is square both sides. We have v squared equals to square root of u squared plus AW square both sides. Now, this 2 we cancel this square root because square root is half, so that will give us v squared equals to u squared plus AW. Now, you know that we are looking for u as the subject of the formula, so this will give us v squared. When this plus AW move to this side, it turns to minus AW equals to u squared. I believe you are following me right. Now, u squared will give us v squared minus AW. You cannot leave your answer like this. This is u squared, and we are looking for u. So, you find the square root of both sides. When you find the square root of both sides, u will give us square root of v squared minus AW. So, this will be the subject of the formula. I believe you understand that. Now, before I leave this class, I know that you are going to encounter some difficult question on the subject of the formula. So I'm going to go into the past question and we'll solve some of these difficult questions together. I believe you are following me. I'll be right back. As now, let's take a look at this question. This is past question WAEC. The question is, make k subject of formula in t equals to mu squared divided by k minus 5mg. Now, we want to make this k as subject of the formula, and I will still twist this question because, you know, at MSI EduTech we are not prototype. We give room for initiative. We give room for creativity and thinking outside the box. So, solving this question, we are going to have t equals to mu squared all over k minus 5mg, divide this by 1 to make it fraction. Now, look at this and be careful. Bring this to this side or take this to this side. Now, t all over 1, when minus 5mg over 1 cross to this side, it turns to plus 5mg all over 1 equals to mu squared all over k. Okay, now you can write this, since they have the same denominator, you can just say t plus 5mg divided by 1 equals to k, equals to mu squared all over k. I believe you are following me, right? So what I did here is, this is 1, this is 1, and they have the same denominator. So I pick 1 out of this, then I add what I have up, which will give me t plus 5mg equals to mu squared divided by k. Now, from here, you can now do what we call cross multiply. This k will multiply this, and this one will multiply this. So this will give me k bracket t plus 5mg equals to mu squared times 1. So this will give us k t plus 5mg, mu squared multiplied by 1 will give you mu squared. Now remember, we are making k as the subject of the formula. So what are we going to do? Let me manage my space here. This will give me, we divide both sides by, divide this by t plus 5mg, divide this by t plus 5mg. Okay, I believe you understand that, right? Now from here, we can now have k equals to mu squared all over what? T plus 5mg. I believe you understand this question. In case you find it difficult, you can always go back to this video, watch all over again, and you discover that it's very simple. I want to remind you, if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, just click the subscribing button there. Just click in order for you to get a notification whenever we upload more video. And always tell your friend about MSI EduTech online class. You are also free to send questions to us via WhatsApp number rolling on the screen, and we'll do the video, we'll send it direct to you, and others also will benefit from that. Thank you very much. My name is David from MSI EduTech online class. Get ready, I'm still coming back for the next video to solve more questions on subject of the formula. Thank you. Bye.